Good evening, you cunts. What's up, everybody? Close off some of this shit real quick. Ah, yes, Skype. Hi! Agua Mist, my favorite weeaboo. Oh, a sick burn. Agua's so burned right now. So, yeah, I use Skype to contact a, I'm not gonna say who, because I believe I need to keep them a little anon, but, they're a connection with information. Let's get someone in here to chit chat with. Kind of a precursor. Hey there, buddy.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
Sugar nipples.
Sugar nipples.
Good.
How did you know?
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
What?
Every morning I
You're
rub
not
my
on the same
nipples with
server as
pixie
before?
dust. No, I'm still joining.
Ah.
Should show me
So how are
connect in a
things?
second now. Things are going actually pretty fucking great. I took a what's up, gadflies? Renars. I took a pre-test a little bit ago. I got the main test tomorrow, like a practice quiz, and we've been taking like small tests since last week. My training class or licensing class, whatever you want to call it, and then we started taking finals today, like practice them. And I've been scoring in the 90s range.
Oh, nice.
Last one I took was a 93. I'm kind of upset because I feel like I could do better, and part of the reason I'm not doing better is just I'm not really taking my time because I'm kind of like I get into the flow of it, and I just kind of don't read every single thing like I should be. That's on me.
Yeah. I feel you. Reading's overrated.
Yeah. English? What's English?
So what's on the agenda for this evening?
Well, I need to check to see if the forge has been robbed, which I don't think it has been, to be honest with you. I don't think anyone's going to mess with it.
Honestly, who messes with the forges?
No, I mean, seriously, yeah, that's the
in
thing is,
Texas.
you know, I thought about it. Like, I mean, I usually check, like, workbenches and stuff, but I can't think of a single time I've ever actually touched like, the forges and nothing. I just kind of notice them, you know. Every once in a while I'll run up and look at them, but...
I gotta say, it's, the only thing I look for when I go to a trader is other people.
Yeah, yeah.
And then once I'm done with that, then I do my business and get the fuck out of there, because, I don't want to get caught, flat-footed.
Yeah, with your pants down, basically.
Yeah.
Shit. There we go.
Told you I raided the admin space the other day.
Yeah.
While he was on.
Even better.
So we were like, he was on. He kept coming out. I kept shooting him, and then he'd leave the door open. Which I was like, well, I guess I'm going all the way in.
Yeah. Well, that's basically him inviting you in, right? It's like a vampire.
Yeah. Well, what happened was I found his vault door, right? Vault hatch. So I go in, and then at the bottom of this down tunnel, there's 4 doors. You know, north, south, east, and west. So I just picked one at random, start drilling. He comes down behind me. I didn't even hear him. And shoots me with a sawed-off. I turn around and AK him. He knocks me down to 7 fucking health. I was like, oh shit. So I bandage up, take his gear, leave, run his gear back to my bike, put it back in there. And he's like, okay, well, what are we gonna do now? And I'm like, I'm just gonna leave peacefully. And he's like, okay. So I stuck back there, waited for him to come out, and shot him again. Well, I waited for him to gear. I didn't camp his bag. I was outside the base.
This guy's being
And then
honest.
Yeah. He comes back out, and I got him down. We got in a firefight. He actually returned fire with his... He had an AK this time, knocked me down to 11 health. I took all his gear again. I legit left that time. And then I came back another later, the next day, actually. And he's like, man, what the fuck? And that's when he kept coming out, and I'm like, no mercy now, motherfucker. I'm raiding your base. And, oh, he's like, how'd you get in? And he repaired it. I drilled out the vault hatch again, and the ladder was gone, so I had to drop down and break my leg. There's a hole. You left the hole there. how did you think I got in here? But yeah, then he kept coming out, and me and my partner kept shooting him, and he'd leave the door open, and so made the raid easier. Then later, while raiding another base, he's like, "So you know you raided my base, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I'm the admin." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, and banned.
Then suddenly, you know, you're like, sorry about that. No, actually, that's what I was expecting. I was like, time to get kicked. And he's like, nah,
Yeah.
cool. I'm
That's
like,
rare.
what?
That's
Yeah.
really rare. I mean, like I've across all the servers I've ever played on, that's usually the number one rule is you don't fuck with the admin because either BC. Oh yeah, how about some Fallout hype? Oh my God, multiplayer, right? Finally.
A lot of people are talking shit about that, but they're wrong.
Fucking
It's awesome.
why? I, mean, yeah, I can get the perspective of I just want a single player game, but and I hate to use this because this is a real cop out. First of all, Gadfly, sorry to hear that, man. I used to work 7 days a week. I know how it is. It sucks. But like, I mean, you've had what 4 games, 5 games. Like, I mean, come on now. You've had 3 for sure that were at least 3D, heavily modded. I mean, we don't deserve and obviously the vast majority, in my opinion, of the community wants multiplayer.
Yeah.
So
the one thing that gave me pause though, did you watch the E3 announcement?
Oh, fuck! Do you fucking think I didn't? Come on now.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Sed.
Yeah. But anyway, so the one thing that gave me pause is like, oh, and you get nukes. And I'm like, oh, that's not going to be a troll problem at all.
Yeah, really.
And I'm thinking of myself like, I'm going to fuck people up. Yeah, that's not a 100% chance of me fucking using that inappropriately.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to abuse that whatsoever.
Not even the slightest.
North Korea. Excuse me.
But other than that, yeah, dude, I was sitting there like, I'm super excited about it, man. And what even made me even more excited about it is like, it's not thousands, it's the post-apocalyptic, so it's hundreds. You know, so you're not gonna.
Well, dozens is what he said, but yeah.
Dozens, yeah, not hundreds, not thousands, dozens.
Well, that was a concern some people were voicing, that if it was like Rust, there might be hundreds of people and it'd just be overcrowded. And I think dozens is the right amount to go for. Like, I really do. I'm interested to see how they do the system of like, if players aren't online, does their base disappear? If you join a server, so you can build anywhere, how does that work? Is it like a continuous up thing? You always connect to the same map?
Yeah, see, I'm wondering about that too. And like, does it disappear? What kind of protections? Is there land claims? Is there rating? PvE, PvP? What, you know?
Well, obviously there's PvP. I mean, they show you killing somebody on the fucking video.
With a freaking musket pistol thing.
Yeah. So slowly reloading.
Yeah. With the reloading thing, I was like, that is so amazing.
While you sit there bleeding out, you just get to think about what you're about to do in just a few more seconds.
Let me just tap this in one more tap.
Yeah. Back it in, replace this thing, cock this. Here we go.
Yeah, when he pulled that pistol out, I was like, that's not a good choice. That was what it did. I'm like, oh, well, on a second thought.
Yeah. I retract my former statement.
And then the new power armor, that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, like it's like custom painted and shit.
Yeah, the yellow one.
Dope AF.
And then I tried to go on there to get the early access, and their website's crashed, of course. And then by the time the website is back up, it's sold out within an hour.
Yeah, I pre-order. Well, so what happened with Fallout 4 is they released the pre-orders, I think, that night or early the next morning. And then they said, okay, we're sold out. But then, like, within a few days, if not a week, they were already announcing they were coming out with more pre-orders. So what you need to do is just keep in touch with me. Like, I don't know, send me your fucking number or something like that. I'll text it to you whenever they release more. But that's what I did for my friend. He didn't get one either. I pre-ordered on Amazon, and he was wanting one real bad. And if you pre-order on Amazon, it doesn't charge you until it ships, as long as it's a physical item. If you pre-order like a digital item, you got to pay on the spot. So I don't know how the beta keys are going to work, but my thought process is a year from now I'm going to care more if I got a beta key or I got the fucking helmet.
I want the helmet.
Yeah.
Of course, you'll get some cool pet for being safe, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, more than likely you'll still get a beta key, even if you pre-order on Amazon and everything. I don't imagine they're going to fuck that up.
I hope not.
So it's going to be crafting. It's also going to be getting from the trader gore. It's going to be a combination of everything. But the general idea is that I don't have anything more than this. Like, this is it. I get one chest or a safe or whatever I happen to use for storage. I put my bedroll down wherever I'm at, and I'm digging this out just so I can mine for levels and for materials to smelt to make things. But all the crafting stations, other than the campfire is the one caveat I gave myself. But other than the campfire, everything has to be done somewhere else, either in a base that I find, or a trader, or in a town, or whatever it might be. And so it adds an entire massive fucking level of difficulty, especially when it comes to like inventory management, which I'm completely garbage at, as you can see here. Like, I'm guessing some of the shit I probably don't need. Like, why do I have this?
I think campfire should definitely be exempt, because even if you were like nomading in real life, you can make a campfire freaking anywhere. You just get
Oh yeah, exactly.
So that should definitely be exempt.
Oh, right on. So you're a McCrag fan?
Uh-oh. I'm notorious. What does McCrag fan say?
He says that you told him about the challenge.
Oh.
Do you know a Gormal 1?
I do. That's my buddy. Yeah, if you need Nomad tips or anything like that, that's the guy. That's all he does.
Well, I think that's half the fun is kind of struggling through and figuring it out. Like if I'll go to him obviously if I need something, but I'm really trying to do this as much as I can with just figuring it out as I go.
No, I totally get it.
I'm so sorry. What the shit? If I can fill up my vape real quick.
But anyway, yeah, so...
Oh, thanks, man.
The old admin decided he was going to shut the server down, but then a new guy took over. That's the guy we raided. Me and Gormal, as a matter of fact, are the guys that raided him. And, but we're hoping that with him, with this new guy, perhaps a lot of these servers issues will be fixed, like the lag stuff.
It's going to be a memory issue. They're going to have to contact support. I know the server host. Obviously, they're a sponsor of the stream, and it just needs more memory. A16 is just a fucking massive memory hog.
He did say something about optimization on A17.
Yep. For sure, water, and then there was the items are all being, but basically they're being converted into one item, and then it branches out from there. So you have just one blank item, and it turns into a baseball bat or a gun or whatever. And it's the same thing they did with the blocks. Every block you see is based off of one original block, a master block, I guess you could say.
Which allows you to paint them.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's what enabled that, but also it improved performance. Like, it was worse than A15 for some things, but then obviously as they improve the performance and get it working really, really well, they're also adding more shit in, which is taking away from that improvement and just kind of balancing it out. But like, this server clearly is having a memory leak issue. It could be the box they're on, it could be just not enough memory if they don't have it boosted, because for 7 days the default memory they come with on most servers is not enough. You have to get the increased memory. Like when I was running that server that I had before, we had it set up with, I think it was 5 extra gigs initially, and it was pretty good until we got into like the 20s, 15 to 20s, and then we had to boost it even further, and ended up with being, I think, like 16 gigs of RAM, all totaled.
Yeah, I don't know much about the technical side of it. I know the bitch at the admins when shit don't work side of it.
Yeah.
I'm really fluent in that.
Shit travels uphill.
Oh yeah. I got a video coming out soon with me and Gormal doing an online base raid with this kid on the server, and we didn't realize how low level he was until after we kicked his door in. Poor kid is like
how about
hiding in the
pocket?
He's got like a tunnel, but he's just kind of hiding. Like he's like in the fetal position, just like shivering, and as I come down there and just stand over him with my shoot him. But we kind of felt bad, so we unrated him. We ended up making him a bunch of tools and armor and shit like that. Left.
Be careful,
repaired all his gear
there.
or all his weapons.
Wouldn't want to get hurt.
You guys are devious.
Well, everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. So I need to come up with another 1,400 Dukes, or 1,200 Dukes rather. I don't know how much I have in the box either, so that I can buy a crossbow schematic. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounded like you were gonna say something, then you didn't.
I was making a that sucks sound.
Ah. I thought my fucking audio had cut out because I shot a zombie and then he didn't make any more noise and I expected him to die. And then when I realized he wasn't dead, I shot him again and I was like, wait a minute, was it my audio or did he just not say anything?
I don't know how you use that fucking crossbow, man.
Fucking nasty
Combo's
with
the
it.
way to go.
I've been using crossbow for 3 years. You know, I mean, it's all I know.
When I used before A16, I used to use the bow and stuff, which I wasn't a big fan of in the first place. But when they came out with that compound, I was like, this is it.
Like, I'd probably be more open to using the compound if A, I practiced with it more, and B, like, I didn't have, like, lag issues like this. Like, even with this, the crossbow's fucking difficult to use.
Yeah. The one problem that I hope that they address is where the weapon slides left or right out of your grip.
Oh my god. I wouldn't hold your breath. That's been a problem since I started. Honestly, maybe in the first alpha it wasn't, but I can't remember a time where it didn't exist.
Yeah, I've been playing since 12.5, and it did it then. What's funny is like when it's somebody else, you'll see them like holding the gun like they're supposed to, but the gun's way off on the out floating in the air.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
You say something, cuck? Oh. Gay.
Is that the Sarah Silverman lover?
Yes.
Ugh. Ugh.
He asked if you were the Sarah Silverman lover.
Ugh.
Who'd you email? Amazon. I don't think they've released him yet, dude. Yeah, they have they really? Yep. Oh shit. Well, the sign-ups, but I don't know, have they released the codes yet? Well, they've got the redeem code. Yeah, they might have that up in preparation for it. They haven't released, you know. I'm just making sure your expectations are where they need to be. I don't want you fucking crying because you don't get your fucking beta key yet. It's fucking baseball. Calm down. Yeah, he emailed Amazon about getting the beta keys.
Already?
Yeah, because apparently it's got the redeem key thing on the website. I'm pretty sure it's probably just there because they have it prepared for when they do release the keys. I might still go sign up for the beta, see if I can get 2 keys.
What about the other games they showcased?
Rage 2 looked cool. Like, I mean, I wasn't really interested because I was just wanting to see Fallout, but I gave into it a little bit because it looked neat. But I never played the first one because it looked stupid. And then, like ESO, I obviously like. I think it's the best MMO on the market. I just don't. I think the biggest problem is too many guilds and no crossplay, which is true for basically every MMO. So it's not saying anything special. And then, what was the other one they showed? Doom, I really could give a shit about. I want to play it someday, but I'll wait till it's like $5 or something.
Well, I want to know more about Starfield.
Yeah, that looks fucking awesome. My friend actually knew it was going to be too. Like he was like, it's going to be Starfield, and I'm like, what? Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, it's a space game. My only thing is that it's going to have to probably compete, and you know, at least in some level with Star Citizen, and Star Citizen is where it wants to be in 2 years when it finally comes out, which is probably when it will, or at least get announced. It's going to have massive fucking competition.
I'm not familiar with Star Citizen.
That's probably because they won a championship recently. Bandwagon ass motherfuckers. They're like Seahawks fans.
Oh.
Got him.
Actually, this year's probably not going to be a good year for Seahawks.
Fucking Earl Thomas is holding out, which is, I mean.
Yeah, but can he carry the whole team by himself? That's so we're gonna be stuck with.
Can he carry himself? Didn't he fucking tear his Achilles last year or the year before?
Oh no, that was last year.
I'm
Pretty
just
sure it
saying, like, how do you come back from an injury like that and then still hold out and expect to get paid? Like, I mean, let's can we live in the real world here for a minute, please?
was. Yeah. As
Was
long
it
as they
on
get rid of
mine?
that goddamn fucking kicker. It was pretty awesome. They were making, I don't know if they sold them or not, but they're making joke jerseys where it had his name on the back, but it was off to one side.
Seriously,
pretty good.
I think they did that before, but yeah, like, I think they did that with the kicker for the Vikings.
That's the same guy.
Is it the same? Okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
we won because Walsh, that from the Vikings.
Yeah, we missed that
the
fucking
kick,
snowball
we won.
game.
Right, and then so we get him. I'm like, why did we bring this guy out? And then he did the same thing to fucking us. To the Seahawks. He did the exact same fucking play.
Irony.
Like,
So good.
are you fucking serious right now?
Alright, it's nighttime, so I'm gonna spend the night tunneling. Get them sweet, sexy levels. How many points to spend, by the way? No. What level am I? Okay.
Got a special project going. I'm gonna go get my stashes and see if I can get some more loot
Aw, yes.
for my project.
I need to get more metal. I also need to probably start stocking up that fucking forge with stone so I can start putting out fucking concrete and selling the blocks.
Oh my god, dude, yeah. Sell a stack of 500 wet concrete. You make a shit ton of money. What you want to do though is make sure they're like different groups, like
Yeah.
blocks, quarter blocks.
Ramps, stairs,
Yeah.
corners. Pretty sneaky, sis. Oh, you fuck. Oh, cool. My mining's gotten high enough now where I can actually one-shot sand.
Yay.
Until I run out of stamina, obviously, but we don't
Also,
talk
another
about
thing
that.
too, you can do snow and get the same effect.
Oh, yeah, I know. But you also sit there and freeze your ass off, and it's
That's true,
hard
too.
to deal with when you're at a low level. Nope, no cement mixer. There's a cement mixer I have to use at a trader somewhere. Then I also need to try to find a fucking workbench that's kind of off the beaten path a little bit. Preferably not at a trader I can put the blocks on there to craft, so I don't have to fucking craft them in my inventory. It's gonna be fucking hard mode. On the bright side, I've got plenty of shale.
Does that sell good?
Do what?
Does shale sell for
I'm guessing shale doesn't. I think I looked and it wasn't worth a whole lot, but like obviously gasoline's gonna sell for a decent amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the dump chest is just there because it's really unrealistic to expect me to be able to keep everything just on my person or in a mini bike once I get that. And so that's why I'm saying just a dump chest.
Okay, here's a question for you. You're
Okay.
allowed only one dump test, correct?
Yeah, well, or you know, it doesn't have to be a chest, just one container, really.
Right. Okay, so you're allowed one container. So what happens if you're going along and as you know how it is, you go over a hill, bam, you're in the water, and your mini bike's full and your backpack's full.
Well, that would be kind of an exception.
Okay.
Over here trying to
I don't know
fucking
how
break
strict
the
rules are
system.
here.
No, that would be something where it's like you have to put a chest down and then break the chest when you're done, kind of thing.
Ah.
Which aren't they doing something to fix that finally?
Yes, that's another thing that I was really excited about. They were showing him driving through water on the mini bike. I was like, what? You can do that?
Wonder how deep you can go though.
He went all the way under. But he was on the mini bike though. He was on the motorcycle.
Yeah,
Either
well,
way, he went all
yeah.
the way under.
Hopefully the mini bike addresses that. No, I need to get a hold of Shady, and I fucking when I went live, I put on there like what did I say? I said, Shady, are you there? Where are you, Shady? I forgot what I said. What did I say? Shady, where are you? Is what I said. That's what it was. But basically, I'm trying to get a hold of him so I can fucking figure out if he wants to do this video with me or not. We
Which
used to
video?
be best friends. I'm gonna do like a recap of everything talked about for A17 and just kind of give my opinions and etc. before it comes out. Probably do that in the next. Because now that after starting tonight, I can actually get onto a regular stream schedule now that I'm done with this fucking crazy amount of studying and everything I've been doing.
Nice. Have you figured out your schedule yet?
Yeah, my work schedule. Yeah. For the stream schedule, no, it'll probably just be like 5 nights a week. Probably, like Tuesday through Saturday or something like that, like it was before. Won't be any morning streams, obviously, because I have to work and everything, but it is what it is. Oh, there's metal. Oh shit, did I make arrows instead of fucking bolts? God damn it. Actually, I think I made my stone, though. Okay, we're good. We're good, fam. All it was fucking arrows. Or feathers that I lost, basically. I can survive that. I'll just sell the arrows. You'll get more feathers so you can make more
You need
bolts.
exploding bolts. That's what you need.
Oh my god. I can't remember if you were there playing with me, but there was someone that swore by him, said they were the best fucking thing in PvP. And I was like, okay, well, let's find out. And so I just, I figured out where he was. We kind of agreed on like a town we were going to meet in to fight, and we wouldn't say where each other was coming from or like that, but this is the town, and we're going to meet within the next, hour. And so I went there, I got myself posted up, and then I found him, and I just sniped him from like across the fucking city. I was like, yeah, how them bolts working out for you, fam?
Yeah.
You can see that that's going splendidly.
Gormal, he loves exploding bolts, but on Horde Night. When it comes to PvP, it's AKs and snipers.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like hunting rifles is like the option when you don't have a sniper, and I've actually fought somebody from within their base shooting out at me with a hunting rifle and just completely fucking exploded his face.
Sure. Well, I mean, if you can't get the AK and sniper, the second best is of course hunting rifle and SMG. And SMG is kind of close range, in our house.
Wood. Got to go chop down some trees. Aw, snap, someone else found out my strat for making the early levels.
Well, that's because if you're talking about that guy that just commented,
Yeah.
that's because we rated him and we were telling him how to get better.
God damn it. I hadn't told anybody about that. I think maybe I mentioned it Shady. Why do people have to figure out shit that I do too?
Yeah. Well, this game's been out for a year. It's bound to happen.
Fair enough.
I'm not this game, but
Yeah,
this incarnation.
this alpha.
Yeah.
You need to get me a fucking fire axe. Actually, I can just craft one. Haha. Have I leveled up enough to get... Nope, okay. But yeah, I mean, I like the fact they're adding the improvements, obviously, to the system and like the bikes. But I think my favorite thing so far is that fucking Jeep.
Well, there's that Jeep, dude. I'm so looking forward to for several reasons. And let me tell you those reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So reason number one, you know how we get stuck on every goddamn fucking thing from these bushes to bricks and all that crap?
On the mini bike, yeah.
Oh yeah. That thing just plows through them. And I'm like, I'm digging that. And then, could you imagine showing up to a raid? Like, just, all right, show up, all four of you guys, buddies, just pile out.
Yeah.
All right, bitches, we're here.
The party bus.
Yeah.
I really want to drive one off a fucking top of a skyscraper. Just to see what happens.
I want to see if I can ramp it into someone's base. Because you showed it showed that it does damage to blocks. Right?
Yeah,
So
but
you can
I
drive
have
it
to
into
imagine
the
that like the amount of damage it does is fucking. It's like trying to rocket launch down a fucking base or something. You know what I mean? Like, I could
but
see
I'll
it
do
doing
it.
damage, but not much. I mean, you'd probably destroy the fucking Jeep in the attempt.
Yeah, probably.
So I could see that there being a massive bug with like either something with like no clipping where you can like turn the bike inward so it's facing inside the base and someone can hop out and be inside through the blocks that way. And there's a lot of stuff that I don't think they've really thought through, or maybe they have and it won't be a problem. We'll have to wait and see. But that was an issue with like Ark early on, is people would like stick the head of like their Rex inside of a base and chomp everything and kill it, or they would like I want to say it was a Quetz. They would like stick the Quetz all the way into the base and then dismount, and they'd be inside the base. Just stupid shit like that. But that's also kind of the way that Unreal is, the way it runs.
My thing that I'm kind of curious about is, will it be like the mini bike, where you can break it down and put it in your backpack, or once it's assembled, it's assembled?
That
How
would
many
be
parts
neat.
does it take? Can you even build it? Do you have to just
Shit.
find it?
Fuck. You mean the motorcycle? Chopper or whatever?
No, the Jeep.
You said mini bike.
No, I said like the mini bike.
Oh, okay, I got you, yeah. I would imagine it's going to be something that once it's built, it stays built. Or otherwise, I mean, like, it's just going to be super fucking easy to... New shades.
Yeah, but I want to steal other people's shit.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know what they really need to do? If they just did this one change, I'd be happy. Is if they allowed you to paint the mini bike frame.
That would be cool, yeah. Or like have like
Or
an
in this
option for
case-
skins or something, maybe like they do on console.
Yeah, like maybe like you know how you have to buy find schematics to paint different textures.
Yep.
Maybe do something like that for the mini bikes or the vehicle. Anyway.
For the mini bike, I mean, it'd be cool if it was just a couple solid colors to choose from. But for the motorcycle stuff like that, maybe if like you found like different parts, maybe like you could find like chrome wheels or chrome handlebars, or, a flame tank, all that kind of shit. And it's like it's a modded version basically.
And Joel's a biker, so I'm sure that he'd be, that'd be something right up his alley.
Yeah, you could appreciate it, exactly, yeah. Well,
We may not be able to convince him to do PvP, but we'll try to convince him to do that.
every alpha, there's things that I'm disappointed they don't put in, but as always, the number one disappointment for me is they still haven't added, as far as I'm seeing in the patch notes, the options to remove player names. And I feel like that can't be that difficult of a thing to add.
I wouldn't think so, because player names don't even show up until you're like super close.
Exactly.
So why don't just change that setting to 0?
Like if I could figure out a way to do it by modding my game and not like remove my ability to use like EAC servers and stuff, I would have done it a fucking long time ago. And I've looked, I mean, like tirelessly, and there used to be a way a long time ago, I think, based on an old forum post I found, but it no longer is like relevant.
That's one of the things I do like about this game, and like PUBG too, is oh shit, that's new.
Not sure if that's what you mean, or...
Oh, I just driving up in this massive fucking base just spawned in front of or rendered in front of. And I've driven this route like many times, and like they just built this overnight. Oh, well that's why it's a PvP arena. Why the fuck is there a PvP arena? Isn't this whole server a PvP arena? Isn't this whole server a PvP arena?
I don't know.
I should rate this fucking.
Usually that's something that's almost guaranteed to get you banned.
Yeah. Probably done it anyway. Anyway, what was I saying?
Something you like about PUBG in 7 days.
Oh, right, about the names. So that's one thing I like about this game in PUBG, is that what you wear matters, because without your name tag over your head, I can't, you don't see someone right close. You know what I mean?
No, agreed. Oh, up in the morning. Oh. I can't wait to fucking move into that new house, dude. So hyped. I even got the fucking
admin again.
waiting to see the name pop up when you kill somebody. Early on, when I first started streaming and killing people, I used to have this thing where basically people would guess a number, because this is when they used to have like proper rankings and stuff. And if somebody guessed the right number, like the player ranking of the person I killed, they'd win a game. Then they removed the rankings and it completely ruined it. Soiled it!
There's on mini bike. Ah, you lucky bastard.
You're not gonna pursue?
Ah, no, he's gone. Go in the city.
Meh, meh, meh. I need to get my fucking torches. I can't see shit. I still haven't found a mining helmet. Phoenix Bird 22 TNT Space Gaming.
Oh shit, it was the fucking admin.
Welcome to the stream. Was it the admin?
Kill him now. I want blood.
Hey, what's up,
He's
man?
in there.
Does he do fucking what AG used to do?
What's that?
Just fucking pop up randomly?
Well, see, this is like in front of the PvP arena. This guy, I started to leave. This guy drives past me, and I unload on him as he drove by. But I think his mini bike saved him. And then I guess the
Yeah.
admin was inside the PvP arena working on it. Now he's above it.
Just watch and see what happens.
Watching me run down the road, fucking AK
Mm,
sniper rifle.
spooky. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, AG is one of the guys that or the guy that used to admin servers for me, so that I could remain like, you know, just a PvP or not have to deal with any bullshit, basically. And he used to like to do this thing where he would do hacker checks, or just be a cunt in general, and he would just pop up behind people and fire off an AK and scare the shit out of them. And he used to also watch base raids to make sure things were on the up and up. I think he actually, with a group of people, took a selfie once. He sent me a picture of it.
Nice.
Like, raid selfie.
I think I used to play on his server.
Yeah, he did. We did when we first. No, I don't give a fuck. Everyone knows what it is at this point. So anything goes to PvP. But he couldn't pay for it anymore. He had so much other shit going on. He's the one that actually got me into what I'm doing now.
Which in turn is what got me into doing it too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like as far as my career, like he's the one that referred me to doing it.
That guy's only level 12.
Like he told me like stuff in the area to go check out and look into and to apply to or whatever, and lo and behold, I've got me a career.
Nice.
He's in a different state, so like he wasn't really able to help me with like the stuff I'm doing with as far as like studying and everything, but kind of pointed me in the right direction at least. If you're talking about baseball jargon, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I know what those are. Apparently there's some really nice titties behind home plate.
Who the fuck watches? Oh, I'll watch baseball.
Yeah, baseball just got interesting. Titties, you say? I was interested before, but now you have my attention.
Right?
Got my torches.
You had my curiosity. Now you got my attention.
Fuck, am I out of torches?
Holy no.
Am I just not seeing
Wait,
them?
that was actually pretty good. I wish I'd been videotaping that because I was with that firefight. Then all of a sudden the admin just ascends above
Yeah.
the.
Aww. Like 15. There we are. Oh. Oh, fuck, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty! Shit, I don't have any tea on me. Shit. I need to go on a water run. No. Or snow run. Snow wouldn't be bad. I'm near snow. Jon Snow. Lord Snow. Too much Connery. There we go, I got some fucking tea. Sweet. Like, why am I holding on to these? These are things that just be fucking on the ground.
I've done that so many times. I go on a raid and I'm like, shit, I'm packed. I'm full. I gotta go back. So I go back to the base, dump off my stuff, and realize, why the hell am I holding grass and dirt?
Yeah, pine cones?
Yeah, what the fuck?
So I had tree seeds. Like I'm gonna fucking use them. Oh, shit. I remember where it used to be if you crouched, it made the sound of like things get louder. Not like to people around you, but like to you.
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, and I leveled up. Oh shit, I don't want to put 2 torches down. Where'd the other one go then? Okay, I don't think it placed. I think it refunded it. Yeah, okay, cool. That isn't gonna work. Meant to make more bandages and I forgot to. Rip.
Well, that stash is empty. Dang. It's like when you go for a box of your favorite cereal and go to pick it up and it's empty. Son of a bitch. Already
Yeah, right. Who doesn't throw away an empty fucking box? That's like the worst goddamn thing you can do.
Right.
What kind
Well, it's
of
like
monster?
not removing your stash marker.
Ugh. I need a shovel.
I'm pretty sure I raided someone's solar banks, but I can't remember which stash it's in. that's a problem everyone needs to have.
That's why you gotta consolidate. You gotta diversify your portfolio.
Right.
Oh. Pay to wait.
I just gotta find me a massive tower to raid. Or bunker, something. Some big
I miss
juicy
that, like the giant fucking. You don't see those hardly ever anymore. Like people have gotten too
Not really.
smart.
I love those, man, where you have to like ramp in up on from the top, work your way down,
Takes you like 7 hours just to get inside the fucking tower before you even start digging up.
right? Palms are sweating from the fucking height.
Knees weak, arms are
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah, Bob Spaghetti.
Rabbit holes and outhouses. That's what Gord just said.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's pretty much all this is.
I just want you to know, Gore, that I would have voted for you had I been of age. I want to be on record for that. Fuck, I need more ramps. God damn it. Who the fuck is blowing my phone up? Oh, this cuck.
Fuck that guy.
I fucking hate you! Piece of shit. So I have like this thing that triggers me. Well, there's a couple things. Like people that like call dogs or puppies doggos.
Oh.
I just want to punch them in the fucking throat. Or people that say chalky milk. Like CHOCCY. Not like it's chalky as in texture, but like chocolate chalky milk.
Oh, yeah, because that could be like, why would the milk be chalky?
But
now that you say it like that.
Yeah. Like how triggered do you feel right now?
Yeah. Cringing.
Chalky milk. Goddamn millennials.
Yeah.
Fucking ruining everything.
That's the scourge of Western society.
Now I don't know if I'm supposed to wash my laundry or have a delicious snack.
But yeah, all the action's in the Goldilocks zone. I haven't found anything out in the outskirts.
Send me something to read real quick. Hold on. How fucking ignorant is he, dude? I'll talk about it with you after the stream, but like, oh my god. Like, I'll talk to you about it after the stream, but like, oh my god. How does one become so fucking inept at life? Or comprehending very basic things? Sigh. Oh my fucking god. I didn't even like check. Is this bedrock? Oh, fucking finally. 7 years later.
Where's that from?
It's SpongeBob. 3 hours later. I think it's the conch episode. All power to the conch.
I can't believe I missed Shady. That was pretty pathetic.
Shady.
When it was running
Yeah,
away.
we're doing that pre-production meeting thing tomorrow. I wanted everyone that possibly could be there, and almost everyone that I needed to be there can't fucking be there. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but
I can probably be there on Discord. Hold on.
yeah, that's enough. All right.
Check my schedule. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
I'm in the middle of an appointment for shit. Although maybe I could.
It'll be. Yeah, it'll be about 4 o'clock your time. Yeah, your Pacific. You putting a butterfly on a lower back or something?
Pretty much. I'm putting a fat chicken on a lower back of a butterfly.
Are you seriously?
No.
That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty funny though.
He was so convincing in his argument. I think they might have modified the stamina, like, drain or regen.
Okay, I have a
Because
question for you.
I'm, like, fucking destroying the sand. What's up?
What is that yellow bar?
What yellow bar?
Well, you know, some of Joel's videos, there's the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
red bars, and then there's a yellow bar, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Good question. I'm not certain. I'll have to go back. I have to go back and rewatch all of them and stuff in preparation for that video I want to do anyways. So something we'll probably address, because maybe he mentions it or he does something to kind of, you know, tip his hat at what it is or hand or whatever.
Also, what are your thoughts on the way they're going to change the way gear is? Instead of being a number 1 through 600, it's
I love it. I think it's a long time coming, yeah. Because honestly, it's really annoying where you have like both are blue, but one's like 480 and one's like 404. What's up, Rip? And it's just, I don't know. It just seems it could be so much simpler that way.
I like the variety.
I mean, I do as well, but if it's going to improve performance or just cut down a lot of the bullshit, then I'm all for it.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Give me something to shoot. I usually do later on. Like right now, I just don't give a shit to. Used to be when you actually got like experience from like crafting, like from miscellaneous crafting and stuff like that. It was really important to like to at least be doing something. Always craft. You know, ABCs always be crafting, but anymore I'm just like, nah, whatever.
I do kind of miss that. Pooping out, just like pooping out fucking stone axes.
What are they gonna do when Ron Perlman dies? Like, I hope they have a bunch of shit already recorded. He's not getting any younger. Not the same as Ron Perlman, man.
So that marker that just got shared?
Yeah.
Yeah, we removed it.
Get wrecked. Yeah. Faja? Night, Agua. The Faja gets mad at the Maja and smacks the Maja. How am I getting cold in the desert when it's fucking daytime?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Like, I'm underground, but I feel like that would only like make it far more like musty and like oh, what's the word where it's like the air is really wet with lots of condensation. Humid, yeah. So balmy. It's just balmy. It's so balmy. There's this meme that I shared. I've shared a few times because it's funny every time I see it. That I really want to do to Queen, and it's basically it's like this guy's like talking to his wife, and he's like, "Okay, honey, be careful. It's muggy outside." And she goes, "I swear to God, if there's a bunch of mugs in the front lawn," and it just says me sipping coffee from a bowl. I want to fucking do that one of these days. Hashtag life goals. Did you watch the new Philly D today?
I'm halfway through it. I was watching it during Horde Night. See, I don't play this game for the zombies or Horde or that crap.
No, it's
so
PvP,
most of the
yeah.
time I just log off. In fact, I love this game if there were no zombies in it.
Is it like 41 degrees Fahrenheit cool? What's up, Carter? Because I feel like it's not 41. I lived in California for most of my life, and I've been in like Palm Springs and fucking really fucking really hot parts of it. And I want to say that I've been like not maybe this kind of fucking level of underground, but I've been like at least underneath like enough to have an idea that I don't know. Of course, I was underneath like mobile homes and shit, like doing construction, and it was like stupid fucking humid. Just doing that mining. I feel like maybe like 50 or 60 degrees, but you think the heat would be like all the way into the sand, you know?
Yeah.
That's true. Where the sun doesn't touch like your butthole.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Swampy.
Yeah. You got a serious case of swamp ass. That boiled meat dough. I kind of hope they add something where you can have like a chicken farm for getting eggs and feathers and stuff.
You know, I kind of miss that they got rid of the different kinds of meat. Just made all one meat.
They're bringing
So I
that
feel
back
like
though.
You had to actually have pig meat and not.
Yeah, and you had like bear stew and everything.
Yeah.
They're bringing it back though. I don't know if it's gonna be this alpha or if it's the next one, but they Joel commented on a video about it saying they're bringing back the different types of meat and stuff.
Oh, good.
I think they were just waiting until they consolidated the items to branch it off again. Because they were running out of room for all the items and stuff they had because of the way it was set up, and now that they've modified it down to one master item, I think it allows them to branch out farther. I mean, they had to have added a bunch of room because they fucking added like weapon mods and shit.
Which I'm excited about.
Fucking A. I'm not a fan of the scope that they're using. I hope they can improve that later, but the idea is awesome.
Well, I'm hoping that's just one variation. Like there's other scope.
Yeah, like that fucking blue one is pretty balls ugly.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Like I look at that and I think testicles.
I was looking at that thinking like, I'll still use the sniper rifle.
Which would be cool if like you could use like the sniper scope and put it on like an AK or like on an SMG or something, or like a fucking handgun and just be retarded with it, you know?
Yeah. Put it on a hunting rifle.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hunting rifles maybe one shot, but dude,
the trade-off should be they do more damage, but then at the same time they're also more of an early. Maybe they should add another tier of sniper rifle or something.
Also, too, getting rid of 10mm. I like 10mm. I like having a third.
I understood why they did it though, because it was almost like because 9mm or 10, you should have one or the other. And I don't know enough about guns to know what a standard MP5 fires, but I believe it could fire 9mm. I just don't know. That'd be a question for intro.
45.
45? Okay.
I think. Positive. I don't want someone in your group going like, "Fuck you, Frank, stupid idiot."
How do you not know more about guns, you goddamn libtard?
Probably from Canada.
You
Canada faggot.
fucking mountie. Peace-loving hippie. Go drink some more maple syrup. Have you heard about that maple syrup heist?
From Canada ain't no good.
Have you heard about that maple syrup heist? There was this fucking major heist where like people stole a bunch of this maple syrup, and it was like the biggest heist in Canadian history, and of course it was of maple syrup.
Is that real?
I swear to God, dude, look it up. I saw it on Facebook, so it must be true. I saw it on some like documentary talking about like these big heists, and it was like it wasn't even like weren't even tongue in cheek about it. They were just super serial about it. I was like at first I thought it was a fucking parody. Like, was this like made on April Fool's Day? And then I looked into it, and I asked Horace. He's like, no, it was a real thing. And it was a real big deal too. Like people were fucking losing their minds over it. And like you can't even like there's some people that grow and they're technically bootleggers, but they grow illegal maple syrup, or they make illegal maple syrup because it's up there. It's like really tightly regulated and everything.
Really?
Yeah, they take their fucking their breakfast syrups pretty fucking seriously.
Well, I mean, it's probably 50% of their GDP. You know, they're
I don't know. I know it's high though. I don't know what it is, but I know it's higher than you would realistically. Because in my mind, you're thinking like 1, maybe 2%, because it is Canada. But I want to say it's like 15 or something stupid big.
Yeah.
Like their biggest one's oil and wood, I think.
They supply the world's. They're the world. Like they're the Iran of maple syrup.
Basically, that's fairly fucking accurate. Actually, I want to Google that really quick. Let's ask. Let's see.
They have a big problem with syrup mafias.
How much of Canadian exports is maple syrup? So currently they export. Okay, this is as of 2007, but they exported 50 million countries, and produced in 2007 67.6 million pounds of maple syrup.
That's a lot of diabetes.
So apparently 70% of the world's maple syrup comes from just Quebec.
Jesus.
And their amount of exports was $360 million US. Holy shit.
Not bad for a country with a flag with a pot leaf on it.
Yeah, really. Well, it's red, so yeah, diabetes in a bottle.
Communist pot, that is.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. If you look really closely, you can see CCP on it.
Yeah, a little hammer and sickle.
Yeah.
But mostly pot.
They really should rename the Magnum round. I've never had maple syrup from Canada that I know of. I mean, I'm sure I've had some maple syrup that maybe came from there, but it's not like the top shelf shit. But Horse has said that he's had like if I remember correctly, it was Horse. It might have been someone else Canadian, but I think Horse was the one that told me that he's had like other types of maple syrup from like American stuff. He said it tastes like garbage by comparison.
Well, now I'm curious.
Right?
I'm gonna have to get me some of that top shelf maple syrup.
Need that
good.
Good.
You have to open the box. It's all lined with velvet.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking Crown Royal bottle.
Yeah.
Fucking comes with a registration number.
You have to break the wax seal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, the good stuff.
Nicolas Cage is trying to break into steel because he thinks it's got a treasure map in it.
Yeah. There's maybe enough syrup in it to do like a pancake, one stack.
Yeah. Drop. Horse is doing good, man. He's working a job. He was staying at his dad's house while he was like recuperating from his surgery and everything like that. But he's moved back to the city and's got like a regular 9 to 5 and everything like that. He works for some like multi-million-dollar company that's it's kind of sounds weird to say it's a small company, but it's a small company by comparison to most like major places. I'm just down here leveling. One of the better ways to level is just to dig. So like on horde nights and stuff, I usually get into a tunnel like this and just tunnel for a while till the horde goes away.
Yeah, I cannot wait for A17. Get the whole gang in jeeps, just show up at someone's base, Mad Max style. Just walk away.
Yeah.
Just walk away and head into the horror.
I'm gonna raid your base. That's the true.
Look, you're gonna get raided.
Alright, now I'm gonna go out and do some scavenging because it's daytime. Actually, I know I was near. Oh, shit. Near a level for something. First, I think it was. Yeah, I need. Oh shit, I need a few more levels. I'm almost to Quality Joe Tier 3.
Nice.
I'm as of getting there. I need guns and shit though, so I need to.
The two biggest things that change the game like drastically is getting scavenging level 3, or not scavenging, but quality Joe level 3, and the barter level 3.
Yep.
Secret stash.
The secret stash, yeah. I knew what you meant.
Those two things, and then you're pretty much game over.
It's
'Cause
bona fide.
Even if you get killed, this is the thing I don't understand about these PvP servers. People get killed, they lose all their shit, and then they rage quit and go to a different server where they have to start from scratch.
Yeah, and then they get
Whereas-
killed and raided and lose all their shit again, just like
Right.
locusts.
Whereas with me, I've been playing for a while, and I've been killed, raided, and lost all my shit. So much so that I've been killed, and then they took my sleeping bag, so I had to respawn somewhere else. By the time I ran back, because my scavenging skill was high enough, I had purple gear by the time I came back to scavenging
Yeah.
on the way.
Yeah, Carter.
it's
Not really. No, we're playing on the same server coincidentally, but he's just in here to chit chat with me. Sorry to cut you off, man.
Oh, no worries. Well, it's nice to know that my landmine detector still works.
Your landmine detector.
Yeah, it's my foot.
Effective, if not dangerous.
Yeah, but it is 100% works. But yeah, so I got pretty much raped, for lack of a better word, on this one server, and on my way back, I ended up like hitting a couple military boxes in the military camps. Got a freaking purple AK. I was like, oh, well, thanks. With a
And
full
they got all
clip
your
and
shit
a
back.
couple extra. Yeah, so I ended up with actually better stuff on the way back. So it's like, why do people rage quit? I mean, if you stay, I mean, you have to build somewhere else, sure, but I mean, it's easy to get that shit back. It's much. I'd rather do that than say like, oh, I guess I'm digging again. Fuck that.
Hey, what's up, Nadak? Welcome back, man. Hello. That name though. Person that just joined.
Yeah, I want to find his base so bad. I thought I raided it, but it turned out to be somebody else.
Oh, I hate that. Ooh. Short upgrade. Goodbye, brown
One
shorts.
cool-
Now I have white shorts.
One cool thing about this server, though, most of the players, for the most part, tend to stay in their bases. So about half my base raid have been online base raid,
Ooh, nice.
which has been a lot more fun.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Unless they're in towers or like that, where they're just repairing it faster than you can destroy it, which then it's just like suck. So then I'll just drive by every once in a while and shoot rockets at it just to be a dick. Not to do damage or anything like that, but just like minor repairs. It just
I still
adds
know
to
where
the-
you are, basically, yeah.
Yeah. One time, I hope Gormal doesn't mind me telling stories out of school, but we came across this one group, and they're on the outskirts of this town. Like they weren't even really on the outskirts. They made themselves kind of part of the town, but there was like a courtyard kind of in front, you know, maybe like a 50 block width. And
Yeah.
they had made this massive tower that went from skybox to the bedrock, and they had a massive pit around it and gun turrets, all that shit. You couldn't get close to it without getting killed. But they had drawbridges and stuff like that, and they left one drawbridge open into the base. So we sat there and shot rockets into their fucking parking garage, just for I don't even know if we did any damage, but
Fucking
funny stuff.
yeah.
But the one mistake they did do is they didn't extend the land claim field very far outside their pit. Like you could place blocks within like 5 blocks of their pit.
Okay, so you just put down concrete blocks to basically protect you from the turrets, and then just move in slowly.
Well, we could, but we didn't. We decided we're not going to raid these guys. Instead, we're just going to fuck with these guys.
Endlessly.
So we
Good.
dig this trench all the way up to their land claim, and then we dig this trench like basically all the way around their base.
So
And
you
we
put a
lined
motor
it
on the
with
moat.
dynamite. Yeah. Then we lined it with dynamite, right? And we just blew it. Just we made their front yard look like a World War I French entrenchment. It was so beautiful to begin with, but by the time we were done, dude, it was just nothing but craters and mud. And we did that not because we're trying to raid, but because now they can't ride their mini bikes in and out. They have to dismantle their mini bikes to get across. You know what I mean? And then we set up. Then they were like in this town, and we fucked that whole town up, dude. We booby trapped, blew up everything. We just it was beautiful. It was
just
awesome
just
sight.
generally being cunts, then basically is what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah. It was nothing but yeah, lots of explosions and lagging the server with explosions, and then doing more explosions. Then we would hide in this wasteland, truly, and then just take sniper shots at them, random sniper shots.
Later, Rip. I used to love sitting outside of bases and just wait for people to open their doors because they don't even think anything is gonna happen. They just step out and then boom, they're dead.
Yes, I've done that. I got a video of that where I walked up to this guy's base and I hear him inside and I'm like, he's gotta come out eventually. So I just
Yeah, you just
sat out there and
wait.
turned it on. Yep.
I think one of the coolest things was when I was playing Alpha 9. I think it was Alpha 9, and I didn't have a sniper back then. You had to get each individual component, and then you could make molds, and you could just make them infinitely.
They did that with Alpha
I do
12,
in the
yeah.
deck. It's right. It's the same link or the same name. FF Awesome Sauce. Just twitch.tv/FF Awesome Sauce on there. But yeah, so it would. So I sat outside this dude's base because I knew he had a sniper rifle. I heard him firing it earlier. This is back when like sound traveled the entire fucking map, of course.
Right.
And so I think I've been here before. I sat out there with a shotgun waiting for him to come out because there was a bunch of zombies I had attracted over there, and they were just chewing up the ground. So finally, he had to come outside to fucking kill him. And when he popped up to shoot him, I just blasted him in the face with a shotgun, grabbed his sniper, and ran like hell.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of my early PvP stuff was like shoot and run like a motherfucker. I was always
The
paranoid.
adrenaline's so fucking yeah, exactly. But your adrenaline's just going so fucking hyped. You're just wanting to get away to breathe for a second.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of I guess I'm like the jaded veteran where I'm just like
Yeah.
sitting there going through this stuff. And I hope someone comes and shoots me so I can get some more action.
Yeah. Like it barely moves the needle. That's why sometimes I'll stop playing for a month or two just to kind of reset everything on my fucking what I'm used to or whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a fucking crossbow schematic.
But I don't know how practical this is, but there's 2 things I really want to kill someone with: a blunderbuss and a flaming arrow.
Do they still have the blunderbuss?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think it stopped being relevant. Like when they first introduced it, it was kind of cool, and then they nerfed it because the block damage was so fucking high, and it's been shit ever since.
I thought they introduced the blunderbuss in Alpha 16. Did they have it before that?
Yeah, they had it back in like Alpha 11, Alpha 10.
Oh, okay.
There's a video of me showing shooting, blowing up boulders and stuff with it. That's how fucking powerful. You could one-shot boulders to nothing, to dust.
Dude, that'd be rad.
But it was like, I mean, you could break into bases with it pretty easily. That's why they ended up nerfing it. People complained that it was too fucking OP against blocks, and they also modified how much like damage it did to like, zombies and stuff.
Well, my first flaming arrow, I was so excited. I finally made my first one. I go out, run to the nearest town, and I go shoot a wooden building, and it didn't do anything. I was like, oh,
yeah,
that's
disappointed.
I never made another one.
Later in the deck, thanks for stopping by, man. God, I need a better gun. Like, I'll get this level 58 pistol. It's complete garbage.
But I do want to fucking. I can just imagine someone getting shot with the arrow and just like, oh, you got me with the arrow, and then the next thing they're on fire.
Oh God, no.
Wait, did you just set me on fire? Now Molotovs, those are fun. Gormal uses those a lot to fuck with people.
Those are great for like clearing out doorways and shit. People like hiding behind them or whatever. Like if they're open at least, toss one in
Gormal
there.
uses them for psychological warfare. They're gonna just get fucker and just throw these. He'll throw that or rockets or just dynamite just to fuck with people. Doesn't really do much block damage, but they're inside like freaking out. Oh my god, they're using rockets. One guy didn't line claim his base very well. He only line claimed half of it. And Gormal collapsed it. That was awesome.
Fucking people, man. Oh, hello. I see a door that shouldn't be where it is.
Oh, what about like they say like they're adding 50 new POIs?
Something like that, yeah.
Motherfucker, I don't want to play a single player game just to learn all that shit. Do all that again.
Somebody put a door here. But for what purpose? Does this building have doors like that on the back now? I don't remember them being like that.
I'm not watching the stream, so I don't know.
No, this has definitely been player modified. There's zombies inside, so I'm going to assume it's been abandoned. Doesn't mean the stuff's not still in there, though.
Actually, that may not be the case, because I'm having issues with zombies respawning in a base that I'm building.
Well, as there's no one fighting the zombies inside right now, I'm going to assume they're not home at the very least.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay.
This is the same building I did that breaking and entering video in. Or same style, at least.
You should go back and see if they did any repairs.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about the one where they glitched through the wall and shot you at the end?
No. It was me inside the this fucking. I think it was just a grassland town. I don't think it was anything special. And take the stairs, I guess. And I just I was sitting there crawling around the base, like waiting for them to come out or something. And I kept getting smacked by the zombie, and it pissed me off. So finally, I took out my axe and I chopped the door down and kicked my way in, and fucking came with an AK, just blasted the guy.
Oh, that's one where you like go, fuck it, go in live.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching that. I was watching that live.
Oh, yeah, here's a hatch to the roof. Which wood do I have? Let's do 45 frames, and I'm just going to frame my way up. Seems easier.
Do all the characters reset on the same day?
No, I don't believe so. Not in my experience. Sometimes a lot of them do, but not all of them at the same time that I've noticed, unless they've modified it to be that way. Sign. Oh, what the fuck is this?
What'd you find?
Oh, wow. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Level 100 pistol?
No, I found a bunch of storage shit and a fucking workbench with a mini bike seat on it and a forge.
What?
Is this person still online? Nope. Bye bedroll.
Sometimes I leave the bedrolls there just in case. When someone logs in, I can check the bedroll.
Bunch of paper. They're super organized. Kind of impressed. Oh, here we go. Here, a bunch of copper. I'm going to scrap that, take that, scrap that, take that, take that, take that. Some oil. Ooh, auger parts? You shouldn't
What?
have.
Golly.
You
Didn't know it was your
so-and-so. Yeah, right? Ooh, 6,000 Duke coins. It's enough to buy me a gun. Get rid of these glass jars. That.
Halfway
Scrap,
to that
scrap,
auger, that
scrap.
crossbow.
Get fucking A. Well, that's all of it right there. It's only like 1,300 for the 220 mechanical parts. I'll take that. Wait, hold on. Was that? Oh, there's some leather. I'll take that leather and some cans. Hmm.
So what are you gonna do when you come across a major haul, but you can't hold it all? What do
I'll
you
have
do
to
then?
really
Just
prioritize
leave it?
stuff I can carry or sell. And then maybe make a couple trips. Ooh, some of this. Throw that on the ground. Oop, some more drinks. Ooh, a leather duster.
That's the best thing in the game.
I need to make room though. Get rid of the stone. Put that there. Some antibiotics. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Well, where's the guns at? Where's the good shit? Ooh, here we go. Ooh, a better pistol. One. Ooh, a better duster. Ooh, and a helmet?
Special note to all those in the crowd watching: if you're going to make a dummy base, make sure you make the dummy base convincing.
Yes.
If it's made out of concrete and there's no cement mixer, I'm not fooled. You know what I'm saying? If you have a forge and there's nothing in it, I'm not fooled.
A hunting rifle? Wow. It's my birthday.
If there's no guns, ammo, or armor, I'm not fooled. I will tear apart your fucking base looking for the hidden stuff. I will probably do that anyway because I like tearing apart people's bases.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, well, I mean,
I mean,
some bullet casings. I'll probably just scrap those. I don't have room for scrapping that shit. Make more bandages. Take them their bullet casings. I want the sniper rifle barrel too, if I can.
but it amazes me how many dummy bases people will make, and then it's like, you don't make it. The trick is to make the base look like it could be built with what's in there, and you don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? Some chainsaw parts. Ooh, a repair kit. Oh, hello.
What'd you find?
I found some engines and some batteries and some gasoline.
Oh shit! You're gonna be on your way to Brighton.
Little fucking 519 basket. I think I've actually read the mini bike book as well, so I can actually start working on making a mini bike. Meow. I need to make room. Shit. I don't want to get rid of my torches.
So this is where the challenge really comes in.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I want these brass car radiators too. Actually, what I might do is, I've got so much time left on this scrap. Okay. Get rid of the stone axe. I'm gonna go ahead and have this workbench do the work for me. Or at least some of the work for me. Scrap.
You know what? I think I'm gonna start checking these fucking Rig Trader things.
Like the forges and stuff.
Yeah.
I really
never
doubt
check
people
that
are doing
stuff.
what I'm doing. Like, I mean, it's possible, but it seems pretty unlikely. Ooh, hunting rifle stock improvement. Sweet. I'll keep this shirt. here's their land claim. You can see that was super effective.
Just one?
Yeah. It's obvious they haven't
Exposed.
been online in a long time, yeah. Some coffee. Oh, what can I make on here? Let's make, I guess, some forged iron, right? I mean, that seems logical. Alright. Party on. Well, if I can remember to come back here... Actually, hold on.
Fuck that shit. So are you allowed to say, let's say you do a raid, right?
Yep.
Are you allowed to make a stash of their raid?
For moving purposes, yeah, I think that's something I'll go ahead and allow, just so that I can get
But
stuff
not
moved
for-
easier. But not like a permanent, like I'm always gonna have that stuff I can come back to later. It's more just like,
Gotcha.
okay, this happens to be here while I'm still getting things consolidated, moved, sold, you know what I mean? That way I'm not losing out on potential loot and stuff.
Right. That seems interesting.
But in that case, it's going to be like one chest to get. I mean, just limit myself to one chest for it. Again, to increase the difficulty.
Yeah, no, you can't have like stash of all
Woohoo!
of them.
Gary!
I couldn't hear what you said. Supreme Goldfish, thank you for the follow. Gary was in my fucking
I
ear.
heard it, yeah. But, yeah, why did they do that fucking vault? No, we get Vault 76 at the Gary Vault.
Well, to be fair, they did the Gary Vault. You know, in Fallout 3, remember? I was there, you were there, Gary was there.
But not from the beginning.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
what about the vault where you're the dude with like 999 women?
Oh shit, I can You've got my attention, sir.
Or if you're the girl and 999 men.
Yeah. It doesn't work. It doesn't work both ways.
Yeah, one of those guys is gay. So I'm sitting here driving along, got my sound cut out. Nope, just ran out of gas.
Shit. Oh. You made a way for me to get in, sweet. Anything even in here worth seeing? Cardboard box, I guess. A turlet. Not worth. Alright. Party on. Guess we need to start running this stuff back. I'll come back at some other point for the fucking other stuff. But yeah, thanks for the follow, man. And just a heads up to anyone that is subbed on Twitch, there is a emote now. I need to make some more. And apparently I can also start making like custom icons for people that are subbed. I don't know. I'm not very good at art, so anyone that wants to maybe submit some suggestions or some cool shit to maybe use as emotes, I'm more than open to that. I'll give you full credit. Dingo boom. Gotta make sure I don't step on one. Yeah.
That's the
Aha.
best way to find them. It's the only way to be sure.
That's true. Hard to argue with that logic. I think I've been here before, and there was only one over here. Right here. And apparently I have bottled water in it. Someone else must have left this, surely.
One of the
Come
coolest
on,
jokes
give me a sniper
Joel
rifle.
has played on this server, or not this server, but on this alpha, is putting hubcap mines in the wasteland, but not all the hubcaps explode.
Oh, yeah. Joel, you beautiful bastard.
Also, too, if you come across a cooking pot in the wasteland, you can pick it up. It's a cooking pot, but if you walk on it, it blows up.
So someone's been here recently enough to open up the fucking munitions box inside the main tent, but weren't intelligent enough to know about the munitions box that's over there hidden underneath the fucking what do you call it? The little the little metal block thing or whatever. I don't know what the fuck to call it. Like little metal fences.
Oh yeah, down in the trench.
Yeah. Fun fact: there is a limit to at least there used to be a limit to how many doors you could actually use, though. So after so many doors, you would max out how many. I want to say it's probably like $9.99, but there's only so many doors you can put your password in or whatever, and have it saved.
Really?
And then
I
it
know
ends
that.
up like resetting it to where like the last door you go into holds the password, but the first one you ever put your password into resets, and you have to re-enter it, and then it just keeps going like that. I only know that because there was someone that built a fucking base with so many fucking doors. They actually said that they got to a point where they were having to put their password in, even though it was supposed to be saved on everything, because all the doors that were off to the side they didn't use, that were just dummy doors or whatever. They couldn't get through. What I told them to do is that what they should have done was they should have put like a fake password into those ones. And that way, hopefully, it would allow you to have, because if you're using the same password for everything, obviously, maybe it saves it based on a password, not based on, X amount of doors. But more than likely, it's just, or at least at the time, it was X amount of doors. And I really doubt they've increased that or even thought about that, considering that the number's got to be something fucking astronomical.
Gormal and this is a true story. Gormal and I raided this base on a different server. They had, I shit you not, dude. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm probably being conservative. Over 1,000 doors. But here's the thing: they got lazy and didn't close them.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
The
so
dumbest
we
thing
we
is when people don't
raided
put
this.
passwords on them.
Oh yeah, but we're running down this like mile-long hallway of fucking doors, dude, and they're all open, and it just made this visual effect of fucking things. So you're running in and out with the loot, like Jesus.
Yeah, like a
But
fucking
we're like,
funhouse.
we drilled one door open, and like all the rest were open. We're like, what the? Is this a trap?
Yeah.
But nope.
It's a trap. No, that's probably the dumbest thing. Like, leaving doors open is pretty stupid, but I feel like that's more lazy than it is anything else. But,
Yeah.
like, just being too stupid to think, okay, well, if I put a password on this door, they're going to see there's a password option, but if I don't put a password, they're going to see there's no password option.
Yeah. Yeah, we ended up raiding close to 16 million dukes. Just dukes. Not even counting the rest of the stuff out of that.
Hackers
Base.
or dupers or
Nope.
something?
No, they were making concrete and selling it.
Genius.
Yep.
That requires, like, going to lots of traders, though. It's kind of annoying. Like, it's
Yeah.
useful,
Well,
but it requires a lot of effort.
well, there was a group of us. There was like 4 or 5 players in that group. So someone would cook it and someone would run it. You know, it was a group effort.
Like, we had a thing set up where we were going to at least, for, making shit. Me and Jahans were talking about, like, or no, me and Shady. I think Jahans was there. Where the plan were basically once we got started, so we'd have 2 people mining constantly, one person constantly out scavenging for better stuff and leveling up their scavenging and everything, and then one person just as a designated runner. They would run and grab stuff from the person scavenging, bring it back to the base, and then grab stuff and take it to the trader and sell it, check what's available, buy what they need to, and just outline this entire early game system to just basically to optimize all the fucking progression.
Yeah, having people focus like that is definitely the way to go. Instead of having one person try to be like the jack of all trades.
Yeah, that's what we're probably gonna do with PvP and A17 is just have everyone dedicated to, like, at least early on. Like, later on branch out obviously when there's more time, but like when you're just trying to progress and level and everything like that, that's gonna probably be the objective.
Just try to burn through the first 50, 60 levels as quickly as possible.
Because basically whoever can get to steal first is gonna have a huge advantage over everybody else.
Yep.
Might have to wait till fucking morning to go see the trader so I can go buy that fucking schematic.
I think a lot of these players are coming from PvE servers.
More than likely.
Because the way he's talking about LCBs, I don't think he understands.
Most of them don't. Like, I mean, like they weren't really useful either until recently. Like, I mean, for PvE at least,
Yeah, I remember my first foray, and because I started out as player a single player, and then I went to PvE, and because I like the build part of it for a while, But that got boring, and what happened was, is I was like, "Fuck, I need all these resources," and I got tired of grinding for it. And someone's base, their LCB had expired, and I just kind of took their shit. I'm like, "This is a lot more fun."
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so before getting a VAC ban, I probably should go on a PvP server. So I went on a PvP server, but I didn't understand that LCBs work differently. So I had this wooden base, full of my stuff. I'm good. Got back an hour later, I'm freaking raided. Like, how did they do that? And everybody's laughing, and they wouldn't answer. Like,
You just couldn't comprehend. You were so new.
I was like, but these should be impenetrable.
Silly nub. This one, Carter? I don't know. Shit, my box is full. No. Alright, I'll get rid of that. Make room for that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
This poor kid. You just build it up really tall, and no one could do anything. Oh, so
A lot of people also come from Rust, and they think like the way like you build. A lot of people build in Rust is they build like a base that's like on stilts, basically up off the ground, so that if they break into it, it just or they try to, it'll just drop everything and everything gets destroyed. No one gets anything. Like they're out their stuff, but no one got anything from them, and so that's why sometimes you'll see bases built kind of like that, where it's like, well, if you're gonna get in here, you're gonna have to break everything, and then you won't get anything, not realizing because it's voxels, you just need to break it in the right way so that you can actually get to shit.
Well, actually, on this very server, the first base I raided was a steel base on polished steel stilts. Problem was, and I couldn't. His land claim field was large enough that I couldn't build a ramp to drive in. But his fatal mistake was is he built it one block too low, and I could reach his drawbridge from below, and I cut out his drawbridge and just jumped across on foot.
Were you there? I can't remember if you were there or not when we raided that fucking tower where they left the drawbridge down. It was like I want to say like an 11-hour raid or something crazy. It was me. I know Rip was there, and then I think EV was there.
No, because the only raids I've been with you were you, I think Phoenix or Shady, Rake was there. Rake,
yeah.
Yeah. We did a tower where the guy came up from behind and shot you in the back. Didn't do anything. You killed him.
Oh yeah, that wooden tower. Yeah. Yeah. I just remember him shooting me. I was like,
Well, I hear gunshots, and you're like, someone's shooting? Oh. I guess
yeah.
And then we raided somebody's tower. They weren't even home. Had a bunch of electrical stuff.
Oh fuck, I gotta hop off here. Goddamn, it's late. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna hopefully be able to stream a bit more tomorrow. I gotta do that test tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to get some stuff done before I go to bed, and then I get up early. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, McCrag, for joining to co-host.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
And yeah, fucking A. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye 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 bye.